my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Help!
Here.
Oh.
Take my hand.
Ah!
Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand.
No, give me your other hand.
Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand.
No! Get it away from me!
Take it! Take mine!
After a big afternoon of shopping, there's nothing better than some Mexican food and a nice little drink. Come on down and enjoy a nice Mexican fiesta.
Guess what? We took everything you love about the Bloomin' Onion and created a menu you've never seen before.
Let me hear you say, Bloom that ass! Bloom that ass!
This bloomified menu starts at $13.99 and it's gonna blow your bloomin' mind.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back,
Chili, baby back rib.
I want my baby
Chili, baby back rib.
Barbecue sauce.
I want my baby back.
Chili, baby back rib.
I want my baby
Chili, baby back rib.
Barbecue sauce.
I got my baby back ribs.
What is up, everybody? Good morning, wherever you are out there. Thursday evening, apparently, over for Mark's Music Obsession. It is 8:30 in the morning. I have my tea. I'm freshly showered, ready to go. A little bit later than I normally like to do, but we'll start it off. Start off the day. Got a long day of coloring ahead of me, finishing off these trading cards. I want to get the whole fronts done, which means I'll be doing this one, and then I've got Gilgamesh and the twins as well left to go. So a little bit of work to do. I have to actually fix something on this before I get started on the coloring, which is a bit of an annoyance, but we'll figure it out. Oh, little reveal there. Finally, what Isham was holding. It seems to be some kind of glowing ember crown of sorts. So this will be a little bit of a reveal for you all. Welcome everybody to the chat. I'm sounding a little somber. I didn't get much sleep last night, but that's good. Finish the front, then work on the rear. Good plan, says Gary G. You know it. Weren't the original art pieces supposed to go on eBay? They are going on eBay. They will go on eBay, but I want to do that as part of the campaign, and I'm not going live with this until all of the art for the front at least is 100% done, so I can show what people are getting. Essentially, it's kind of a different thing with a trading card. You sort of show everything as opposed to a comic book, but that's okay. Gary came in first, even though it's the third. He's got his second first for the year. Good stuff, Gary. I'm going to put you up here. What else we got here? We've got Jim Cox, best in-house comics legend, says Happy New Year to you. Can you believe it's 2025? There's always that period where I wrote 2024 earlier. I said, no, it's 25. I said, I can't believe it's 2024, and no, it's 25. What's up, Mark? What is up, K Manifesto? Hail Mo Biggs, the Golden Wrench himself. We've got Jav in the house. How's it going, Jav? Jim says he can't hang around, but he wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, hello to you, Jim. What's up, Raiden? I see Maromi's here. Who else is here? Who else? Is that it? I said Maromi. Do you have anyone over on Rumble? Not yet. It is intimate and ugly thus far, but that's okay. We got plenty of time. Still on holiday here, says Maromi. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working, taking advantage of my time off work to work on the Lucent, but it is still, it's the third here, and it's kind of a little bit holiday vibes. Henry Bemis in the house. We're already 6 years past the year Blade Runner was supposed to take place. Yeah, my brother, I borrowed a PS4 off him because our PS2 no longer works for some reason. And he gave me this game and he said, the year is 2030 and realistic humanoid androids are doing. I think you're a bit ahead of the curve there. I don't see that happening in the next 5 years. But that's all right. What's up, Nick? All right, so let me show you my dilemma here. I've put in these. Can you see them? You can. Excellent. Let me pop my Remy down. Oh, what's up, Prater? Put that down. There we go. I put in these guides. These guides are where the names have to go. So that's Utnapishtim there, Isham, Artemis. As you can see, I kind of didn't plan this out right. And I can't shrink them because if I shrink them, they're no longer going to be centered in the card. So essentially what I have to do is I'm just going to have to go in here and manually erase, shuffle, do whatever needs to be done. And I've got this, everything here is over many, many layers. So I have to kind of just, I don't know, find it and then figure it out, essentially. This one's going to be super easy. I just need to essentially delete what's down here, if it'll let me. Is that the right layer? Nope. Tree. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is the easiest part, obviously. We don't need any of this guff down here. That's easy peasy. Actually, I might just turn that off for a sec. Thin out the herd. And maybe a little bit more here. Get rid of this. Who said I never draw on stream? This is professional erasing. All right, I think that's good. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to cut into the leg because I'm going to have to take all of this up. So I'm going to leave that for later. This one, all right. First off, I reckon I can just squeeze all this up. That's pretty easy. If I can select the right thing. Mo says, whenever Bancroft starts coloring in the genital region, suddenly his anti-black mindset flies out the window. God, it's too early, Mo. It's too early for me. Just pushing this stuff up. I guess that means the original art will be slightly different, but I think that's fine. So I think I should just be able to get rid of this line, essentially. We don't need it anymore. Which is a shame. I do hate to lose lines. But you have to do what you have to do. I'll move this little floating rock over here somewhere else. Move this gunk over here. There we go. What's up, Margot's wee Scottish garden? No, was that Irish? Probably. If I need to practice a Scottish accent, I need to watch Trainspotting again. I actually read Trainspotting back in the day, which was a interesting book. I think I could even just move all of this up and away. But Trainspotting is written in sort of a Scottish kind of phonetic thing. It's very weird. But at the end of it, oh my God, my Scottish accent was flawless. Just like my Italian that you're all aware of. Let's move. Yeah, why not? That'll do. Right there, no tangents. Good. I've got a white thing here that I can sort of use to. All right. All right. What is this? Spaghetti-o, wee Scottish. Or you can just do Scotty from Scotty. How they say his name? Hey, Captain, I cannot do it. I don't have the power. It sort of sounds like Mike Myers' Fat Bastard. Nope. There we go. All right. I probably have to move all this up as well, which is fine. And nuclear vessels. Oh, isn't that's Chekhov? Yeah, Chekhov. Nuclear vessels. Scotty was Canadian, but he wasn't too bad at the Scottish accent, says Margot. I didn't know that. My favorite Scottish accent is who's that comedian with the big shaggy hair? I can't believe I can't remember his name. Let's put this there. Yeah, let's put it there. That'll do. Billy Connelly. Yes. He does that thing that a lot of Scottish people do where they go really high pitched, which is a lot better than what a lot of Australians do, is where they do that inflection at the end of a sentence thing where everything becomes a question. Can't stand that. All right. I think that's good. Maybe. Yeah, that's all right. All right. Just delete this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Excellent. Rosie ODonnell. I don't think she is Scottish, Mahajana. And it's great to see you back here in the chat, Mahajana. We've missed you over here. I've seen you in other chats, obviously. I know you didn't disappear, but We've missed you over here. Just need to fix this up. Barack Obama. I think that's Irish. Hey, little Barack Obama. The thing about Irish is the only English accent that inverses it's some sort of up diphthong thing. I saw that. I like watching language videos, and I didn't get what that meant until they said, listen to how an Irish says the word house. When we go house, they go hoose. They do it like backwards. I can't do it, but it's really weird when you hear it and you go, oh yeah, the hell are they doing? All right, I'm gonna block that out. We're all good there. Excellent. Flatten all them up. Henry says a thick Newcastle accent is pretty indecipherable. Are they the ones where it's like, hey, you're only going to get pinned up, how's you only going to get a like that? I've heard something like that where a woman went up to talk to them, and yeah, she couldn't understand a word they were saying. What's up, David? Got David Feed in the house. This is drawing. I thought a draw stream was wiggling your arm for 4 hours and then showing a finished piece. Well, I don't know if it's really drawing. Maybe a little bit drawing here. Essentially, I need to get rid of all of this in here. And I also need to do something here because this is actually appearing on the card. So I'm going to have to add in some little pebbles or something. But this is more like problem solving. Nick says, I think Bancroft just had a stroke. No, I was speaking like a Northern Englander. Margot says Sean Connelly was from Edinburgh. He had more of a sing-song accent. I hail from the West Coast, a bit more gruff. It's so funny in all of the UK and Ireland. You can sort of tell where someone's from by their accent for the most part. Whereas in Australia, it's not like that at all. You can live right next door. There can be a different person in every house that has a completely different Australian accent. It's got nothing to do with regions or anything like that. Unless you're really far up north, then it does. All right, what do I have to do here? I think I'm going to have to get rid of some of his leg first off. What is that? Okay. I really should label my layers better. Sean Bean is from Newcastle. One does not simply walk into Mordor. This cannot be done. Does anyone watch that dude who does all the impersonations and uses deep fakes? That guy's hilarious. So I'll steal this part here because I don't want to redraw anything. Put that up there. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll see how we go. There we go. What area was Mel Gibson from? Mel Gibson is from California. And he moved to Australia I think he was like 15, 16, something like that. He got a pretty strong Australian accent at one point. There is an old interview where he's speaking with a full-on Australian accent, which is pretty amazing considering he wasn't here for that long. Right. What do I do? I think I'm just going to have to start cutting this stuff out. I think this is going to have to go, all this is going to have to go up here. So I'll take all this here, here, here. All right. Well, this is going to have to go up here. All right. See why digital is so much better? You can just pick everything up and move it. Easy peasy. No worries. No worries, mate. There we go. A little. No, we don't need that. Antoine says, Antoine Dennison, fantastic to see you here too as well, my friend. He says, there's way more art to language than we acknowledge. I'm a big fan of language, ever have been since I learnt German. And it's still one of the most common YouTube videos that I'll watch, anything on language, especially the history of languages. It is very fascinating. This piece here, squeeze that up. You can always redraw it, take half the time. Why would I do that, Nick? I like what I did. All right. I'll just get rid of some pieces here. Maybe this. I think we're cooking with gas. I think this is going to work. So I just need pick this up. Well, let me flatten this. Margot says, I love Reni's work. Reni's been doing these art shorts, and none of them have really gone proper viral yet. But I've heard through the grapevine, I haven't. I've seen the stats. She's getting crazy amount of subs from these shorts. So if she ever gets one that gets picked up, gets 100,000, she'll get 50,000 subs or something so quickly. It'll make her head spin, and it's going to be amazing. And it's all for her work, which is, that's the cool thing. It's all for her, you know. They're there for her and what she's doing with Fiendish, so that's pretty going to be cool. All right, maybe it needs to go up there. I'll just sort of bash it out. Let's see what that looks like. Henry says, I learned Spanish by osmosis from growing up in LA, but it's a Mexican Spanish. I don't know how I'd do in Spain. That's how I learned French. My French is very basic, but I can understand a lot of it. Just by, through osmosis, just listening every day. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of some of these. All right, we're cooking with gas. The guy in his room. Yeah, Rini does lots of things. I don't know why other artists aren't doing. It is all this stuff is so known, but it just is a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot to market yourself consistently. It's just a lot of time. And it's so much easier to just focus on your work. It really is. Rather than, spending time doing little marketing pieces, doing little YouTube shorts, stuff like that, whatever, videos. So I understand it. It is a balancing act. And you don't always see the benefit straight away, and you start second guessing yourself, and you think, is this really worth my time? Especially when you put effort into something and then hardly anyone watches it. But then you never know. So I cut up a segment of one of my streams talking about Nemesis, and just, it was like a 10-minute thing, cut it up, put it on YouTube, and I got 300 views. Oh, okay. So then I thought, you know what? It really didn't take me any time to do this. It's really such low effort. Why not? It's like 15 minutes out of the day when I might just be sitting around doing nothing. So I did another one for Meta Barons. And the Meta Barons, the Nemesis short got 11,000 views, and the Meta Barons short got 800 views. So I really wasn't expecting much. And then all of a sudden, the Meta Barons video is like, I don't know, it's on 8,000 views. I've gotten tons and tons of subs from it. So you just never know, But I think Reenie's gonna blow up, because I know other channels that are doing what she's doing, and I don't think their art is as good as her art. I mean, obviously it's subjective, but like Reenie does some pretty thick pieces that have really wide commercial appeal. And I've seen her just bang them out in a couple of hours right in front of me. She'll be working on a thing while we're chatting or whatever. So, yeah. We've got Jake in the house. Those shorts are going to explode at some point. I think they are. Naomi says, yeah, I've been saying shorts ever since YouTube started. People don't want to do shorts because when you do shorts, it really is a shorts audience you're building. And they see that as not very valuable because, well, you can only really talk to them on shorts. But what's wrong with that? Just talk to them in the shorts. Do a promotion on a short. It's not difficult. I did a short just about the Lucent, 17,000 views. And they were all new, almost all new. I mean, I don't, it wasn't 17,000 of my subscribers watching them. And they skewed younger. Who knows how many sales I got from that? 17. I think a lot of people would kill to get anything of their comic to have 17,000 views on it. Nick says, talk a little bit about when you started this channel, how you felt moments before you went live. Well, yeah, the first stream, that's it. You're like, there's no one waiting. So you're just talking to no one. And I hate that. I can't stand looking into a camera. I never do. I hardly ever do that. It really weirds me out. And yeah, but at that point, I'd bought a microphone and a camera maybe a year and a half prior, just to force myself to start streaming, to actually start, because it took a long time to get here. A long time. I am not naturally inclined to do this. Anyone who knows me in real life, oh my god, yeah, I am a pretty big introvert. Like, I do not like naturally just hanging out with large groups of people. It is not my thing at all. So, but you just get over it. You just force yourself to get over it. And Predator says, in regards to Euro sci-fi comics, have you read Akkadi and the Lost Titan by Kaza? I haven't. Let me put them on the list. Anytime anyone recommends a book to me, I add it to the list. It's a very long list now, but I am looking to do a lot more Euro books. Is that one book? I'll put them as 2 books. The Lost Titan. It was on Kickstarter a few months ago. Oh, okay. Well, I'll check it out. It looks like it's 1 book. Hickory Farm says, not on YouTube. Shorts are a gateway. Well, I'm trying to do everything now. So shorts, streams, and videos. And the videos, if you can get a video go viral, that seems to be the best. But in lieu of that, because that's kind of hard, I think that's much rarer, at least for me. In lieu of that, the shorts will have to do. But I'll continue doing both, all. Because for me, the streams are just sort of where I hang out with everyone who already knows me. Then they're not marketing. That's not outreach at all. You know, it's just me hanging with my pals. Mo says, unlike Bancroft's Twitch and TikTok boondoggles, I was always on board with him doing YouTube shorts. I started uploading some of the shorts to TikTok and I just forget. And then, you know, we got Sumo in the house. He says, hang on, it skipped down. Where is it? What is Bancroft drawing? I hope he doesn't pan up. There's no dong. Don't worry about it. He's just sort of covered in speckles. We got Rod Looper in the house. The great Rod. Rod, I'm starting to get enough cash together where I can pay you to do the extra 4 pages I need. So I'll be in touch shortly. Have any BD series started converting to vertical scroll? Not that I'm aware of, but I haven't really been looking. Prater says Kaza is often mentioned along with Mobius and Hodorowski, from my understanding. Yeah, yesterday we did an art share and Kaza won the best in show on our art share. He's amazing. Rod says, I need to rest. What time is it? Happy New Year. Bancroft doesn't even let his artist sleep. Confirmed. Get back to work. Henry says, when's the next trivia? I enjoy them even though I shit the bed on the last one. I'll keep doing them regularly if people love them. What topic should I do them on? They take a little bit of time to, you know, make, but I really like them. Ellie says, yeah, I'm super introvert, but I'm going to have to stream one day to promote my book. That's exactly it. Yeah, a guy in his crowd. Yeah, on the internet, at least you don't have to see the crowd. I'm fine in a crowd, but it's just not my normal environment. I'm just much more at home with a small group of people. That's just my thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people understand that. I don't like that. Sumo Thori comes in and just drops 5 memberships like an absolute mad lad. Thank you very much, Sumo.
You little ripper!
A guy in his room, St. Patrick T, not the father, and Vulcan lives, and George Bonnie. 90 gifted memberships. Mo Biggs, as always, appreciates the attempt. Camel movie trivia. I don't know about that. That seems very esoteric. But we'll see. Yeah, that's exactly what large crowds, they do. Yeah, they do get tiring. Mahajino misses Camel's Impossible movie trivia. Don't we all? That was something to behold. Remember the one with the barcode? These are the barcode on the friggin' Blu-ray. Unbelievable. Hey, Ripper is an Australian slang that goes back a long way. And Maromi comes in and gets 5 memberships too. Thank you very much, Maromi.
Well, cheers, big ears.
Look at all these regulars like Beneficent and Biff Gibson and Eaton Knass and Brent Tunquin and Jarbez. We know Jarbez. Thank you very much, Maromi. Bloody legend. We appreciate what you're doing here. Like I said, like I was just daydreaming about the new pages that I want Rod to make me. All of this is going right towards that. So thank you guys very much. Wow, another one. A train coming in. I didn't get that either. Mo Eaton Knass. It is raining memberships. L.E. Kattenvrag Barrow. Look at Mo right in the middle. Super Geron, Jameson Jones, and Super Blue Bluro. Where would we be without Super Blue? You know, brightening our days every day. You have been exposed, Mr. Knass. I think the K is silent. The gatekeeping, it is crazy. We've got Johnny Rando, L.E., David Feed, Osgreat Sage. Look at all these people who are here all the time. Henry Bemis. Being denied. All those short subs. Yeah, maybe it's like counts how many videos they watch, and maybe they watch like 5 or 6 shorts a week or something, so it puts them in front. I don't know. Johnny Rando says, I've always been here. You have. I've noticed. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Wow. Did I play something for Ellie?
Absolute madland.
All right. I think we're good here. I need to put in some. I need to put in some pebblage, which I think we can do on Isham's layer. How about that? All right. Just some. Yeah, just a little something, something to blend it in so it's not so. The last short I did, by the way, was Shelby Robertson recommendation. He said he read this book. He said it's the best book he's read in 10 years. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And it was lo and behold, it was a Ghost Machine book, a new one called Hyde Street, which I read the first issue of last night. It's like this horror anthology. It's kind of Twilight Zone, but much more horror and kind of updated. It's pretty cool. I only read the first issue, but it's got this art. I think it's Ivan Rice, Brad Anderson combo. Is it Ivan? I think it's Ivan Rice. There's like Danny Mickey covers, and it's pretty epic. Uh-oh. I flattened it when I didn't have it. Damn it. That's all right. Just fluff it. It's fine. It's not going to work. God damn it. Okay. No matter. This is what happens when you're not concentrating on what you're doing. But we have the technology. No, that's not what I wanted either. The hell? Oh, It's because I've done that. There we go. Computer is struggling at the moment. All right, problem solved. Ellie says, I checked out this one guy's stream one time, didn't care for it, then got a membership a week later. Now I'm notified all the time to his membership posts, and it annoys me. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I guess that's what they're probably trying to do. They're trying to make it so, you know, it gets new people to the streams. But it's really not what I think membership should be for. It should be more about rewarding regulars. Maybe I should write a stern letter to YouTube. Mo says that's a classic Mac moment. Hey, usually it's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of old. How old is it? How old is this computer? It's 4 years old, 5 years old now. Okay. You know. Things happen. What's that one guy named Bancroft? I checked out this guy. He just pretends to draw and talks a lot of crap and, you know, not really my speed. I didn't really care for him. He insisted upon himself a lot, you know. You know what I don't care for? Inking in Photoshop. But I'm in here now, and that's what we're doing. But it's not a pleasant experience, let me tell you that. It just needs something to... All right, it should be good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Just need to put that back on. And I need to delete some of it. Okay. Good. He insists upon itself. I like the money pit. I like that movie too. Yes, yes. All right, now I've got to unpick all of my layers and try and just essentially find what I've done and where I need to. It's fine. It's fine. The cracks. Yes. Okay. Aha. There we go. Rob Wilson says, greetings, Bancroft, stopping by to pay my respects. Well, respect back to you, Rob. Great to have you here, as always. What's up, Cranberry? Cranberry saying hello to everyone. Okay, I think we're good here. I don't need to do anything. Oh, maybe I do. Just do this actually. Ooh, what happened there? See what I say? Like, coloring is a lot of kind of problem solving mixed with art. It's very technical. Okay, yeah. And then I think I just need to do that, and we're good. Maybe if I select the right layer. Nope. That was a mistake. So let's not do that. Is it here? Okay, good. Done. And now I need to fix that. Okay, not done, clearly. Yep. It's Cranberry, Bancroft, not Cranberry. You just have to put up with it. That's, you know, I'm from a faraway land where we have galahs eating seeds out of my front yard. That happened just the other day. Ruddy big parrots. Kind of, you know, have you ever seen Rio? The big bad parrot in Rio is a galah. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of something here. Going back to the flats. Get rid of this. Speaking of kids movies, we took the kids to see Paddington the other night, and it was fantastic. I'm so happy that they made another family movie trilogy that kids can actually watch and enjoy. It isn't weird. So if anyone out there has kids or nieces and nephews, you can watch Paddington with pride. Well, not with pride, but you know what I mean. Going after Bancroft over his pronunciation of Cranberry, low-hanging fruit. Is that a pun? Are cranberries actually low-hanging fruits? Low-hanging berries? Yeah, I guess you're all pretty used to my strange ways of pronouncing things at this point. They are. They're like just above the ground. Right, there you go. Yeah, I've only ever seen cranberries. Are they the ones that they stomp? Or am I thinking of a different berry? I think they stomp on them from memory. All right, now I'm not going to be able to turn this back on. We've got to turn it on one by one. Okay, what have I done there? Something there. What's that? Good times. Grapes get stomped. Bancroft doesn't say Cranberry funny, says KSS. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to the catacombs to look at my forehead. To be fair, I'm the only one that says forehead. Although it is a legitimate way of saying it up in the north of England, I believe. But I'm the only one in Australia that says forehead. Mo says Paddington was a solid okay out of watchable. I liked it. I thought it was fun. You're like Sonny Crockett, though. He seems to revel in that gimmick. Don't see him around much anymore. Is that's to KSS. Grapes. Oh no, cranberries are the ones that are in that big thing, that big pool. I've seen that. That's what I was thinking. They swim around in them. Like you get a big watertight overalls and they walk around in them for some reason. That's what I was thinking. Mo says Bearcraft doesn't know about stomping grapes of wine. If Mrs. B was dead, she'd be spinning in her. They walk around in them. They just don't walk on them. A bog. No, not a bog, a pool. They wade through the cranberries and rake them up. Why? Why though? Why would they do such a thing? You know? What purpose do they have for doing these things? Okay, I'm just turning everything on here one by one. Seeing if I've missed anything. This one's going to be something. Okay, this one's going to be something to do. Ay. All right. So let's just paint this in first. Should be all right. I'll blend that, if I may. Okay. And then this, I'm going to need to get a bit creative with. It's a bog. It's called a bog. Is it really called a bog? All right. Mo knows his cranberries, apparently. Who knew? It's a billabong to the Aussie layman. Once a I saw a Johnny Cash old video where him singing Waltzing Matilda. That's pretty cool. I didn't know he ever knew he did that. And he was giving explanations as to what all the turns were in the song, like the billabong and the jumbuck and everything. He didn't get it all right, but he got it mostly right. He got it right enough. It was Johnny Cash. He can do whatever he wants. Talking about cranberries, I guess, because they were mocking how I say cranberry. Are you mocking? Mo says, I even watched an animated special, A Cranberry Christmas, a couple of years ago, in case I could find any reference to troll my boy Cranberry. That is commitment. Johnny Rando says, I always drink cranberry juice when I'm on my period. It's good for urinary tract infections. So. I'm trying to sort of blend this in a bit more. I'm going to have to color that. It's looking weird. I don't eat cranberries. I don't really do cranberries. It's not really my speed. It's all messed up over there. It's all right. We'll get to that later. Bancroft, are you preparing for Orthodox Christmas? No, I had one interaction with the Greek Orthodox Church when I was 10 years old. My father got married. If you ever watched the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, it's like literally my father's life. And people asking me, have you ever seen that movie? You know, because they learn his wife is Greek, my stepmother, and he says, seeing the movie, I lived it. It is pretty scary how accurate that movie is. But yeah, that was my. I went to the christening of my sister, although I didn't participate in anything. But no, I'm not really involved in the Orthodox Church at all. Okay, so it says Mahajino is getting ready for Orthodox Christmas. When does that take place? I'm clearly not familiar. Right. A little bit of Flatten. Get the baklava. What do you mean you don't eat no meat? Actually, let's go up. Let's do it this way. Hello, Bancroft. When's the TC launch date? Oh, you're pushing me there. The trading card launch date. I'm gonna think. At this point, let's shoot for mid-January. So, yeah, whenever that might be. Sort of. Let me look here. What might be a good date for that? So I probably want to do it around the weekend. So let's shoot for the 17th. We could do it after the Phil Diaz show, which would mean I would need to do the auction start the auction on the 11th. So I'll just put that in the calendar. Auction starts. So I'll do that on that Friday. It'll be next Friday. I'll start the auction, and then the actual trading cards will go live on the 17th. Let's do that. Give myself a bit of a timeline there. Thank you very much for the super chat, David. Mo says to read it, not she make lamb. Bancroft opposes Cranberries on the grounds of their frequent. Start again. Bancroft opposes Cranberries on the grounds of their frequent miscegenation with other fruit juices. They're often mixed. Okay, I get. All right. Your father is Greek? No, my father is Aussie, but he married a Greek. He married a good Greek girl of the family Mastrosavis, which in Greek, mastro means master. I don't know what it means. Yeah, no, I was 10 years old. I had to carry my brother was supposed to, because he's the eldest, but he broke his leg. So I had to do his job, which was to carry this meter tall candle that burnt the whole way down. The service took like 4 hours. It completely covered my hands in wax and burnt the hell out of me. But I gritted my teeth and I walked around and around and around the altar. While they were like, Estro, Sunday, you know, like that. So David L says, works for me. All right. How much for a complete set? So these are not set price. I haven't figured this out yet. I got to talk to RJ. He's going to be doing fulfillment for the US customers anyway. So I'm thinking I want the set at the normal price. at the normal price to be $9.95. So if you are signed up to the mailing list, now please don't take this as gospel because I might have to change it. I don't know. It would be $7.95. And then I think there'll be an early bird kind of, first week special where there could be like $5.95 or something. So that's like the absolute cheapest you would be able to get them is in the first week or maybe the first day. I don't know, whatever it is, with the coupon code. And then, yeah, if you're not on the mailing list and you buy it after the first week, then it would be $9.95. And then I'm hoping shipping will just be a couple of bucks because I'm going to send them all over to RJ in a big bundle. And he's just gonna post them out domestically. They're gonna be flat, so they can go on just in a normal envelope. Link, says David L. Link to what? What do you want to link for? Moses, just wait until Bancroft offers a steep member discount. Moses, my maternal grandfather was Greek. The Greeks are great. The Greeks are always fun. I grew up around Greeks from a very young age, and they are exactly as they are portrayed in that movie. Sign up for the card. So you just sign up. I'll show you. You probably are already. If you ever bought anything from me and you didn't unsubscribe, but let me show you because you're asking. Where is it? The Lucent. I just use the one mailing list now for everything. So you go to lucentcomic.com. Links right there. Bada bing, bada boom. The thing will pop up. Put your email in there, or you can go up here. Put your email there. Click the thing, ding, and you're in. And there you go. That's all you need to do. And you'll be one of us. One of us. Excited. You sign up for Fractured Mind, you sign up for the cards. No worries. It's all the one list now. It's just the Lucent list. The Lucent mailing list. Great. A demon just appeared because Bancroft was speaking in Latin. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not doing multiple lists anymore. It's a hassle. It's a hassle even with one list, And the thing with mailing lists is you gotta keep them clean. You don't want to mess around because these mailing services, they are finicky. So you need a good list that is actually recognized. Otherwise, it all just goes to spam and. The KSS says, my Serbian side of the family has a saint in it. Saint and holy martyr Theodore of Komagovo. Imagine I said that was Bancroft's attempt at speaking Greek. It failed. I was just making the sounds of what it sounds like to me in their church. Just what it sounds like to me. Everyone sounds a bit funny. Boiled down to it. Zoom out here and get a bit of a broader picture of what I'm actually doing here. Ellie says, not a fan of emails. I like to keep my emails empty. Oh, me too. But anyone who's ever been signed up to my mailing list for very long knows I don't really send emails very often. People say you should, like, keep up a kind of a blog type thing going. That's my YouTube. That's what I do on Twitter. I don't need. I agree. I sort of, yeah, I do it for promotional stuff. I do it for updates if I've got a campaign going. But other than that, that's about it. So, you'll get some emails from me when I launch, when I do some things. But other than that, you don't have to worry about me spamming you. That's for sure. I think I could probably just not do this and just do that. So I don't think I need to get actually all that detail down here. I think I had this rock colored in. What color to make the rocks? It's an important question. We have one of the biggest Greek, and Italian and Jewish diasporas here in Melbourne. They have almost sort of formed ghettos in a way, but it's pretty integrated, especially the Greeks and Italians are pretty integrated. The Jews less so, but especially if they're Orthodox. Who's this? This must be a highlight. Yes. Don't need that. All right, that's looking pretty good. Ellie says, we got them out here on Long Island. Where I live now, there's a lot of Greeks, and you can always tell because of just, again, like in my big fat Greek wedding, they have the columns on the things and the statues out the front and everything. They don't quite have the giant Greek flag garage doors, but not far off. Long Island. Say it like you the native you are. Long Island. Is that what you're supposed to say? I wasn't aware. Now this is sort of, I don't need to fix any of this because this all gets trimmed off. I need to work too much on this, so let's do a little bit. Just a little something here. Have I ever watched Father Ted? That sounds familiar, but I don't think so. I think I don't need to do much more than this. Yeah, I think it's going to be like there. Pretty sure. Alrighty. I think that I've done that part. All fixed. I might need to just get rid of some of this stuff down here. I want to make it so blatant. It's a necessary show, says Hickory Farm meat stick. Father Ted. I got to check it out. Very funny. All right. I'll check out Father Ted. TSS says Long Island for some cranberries by the catacombs. I would love it. It's a British show. All right. Is it new or is it old? Mahajino says Blackadder is the best British documentary. As long as you don't watch the first season. I didn't like the first season, but I love everything else. Late 90s. I just must have missed it. Oh, I've still got to do the highlights on the whatever kind of pool he's standing in. Forgot about that. Okay. Everything's wrong. Fix that. There we go. Oops. Okay, I think that should probably do it. Actually, you know what? To the front edge. So why not? All right. Ellie says, I haven't watched much British humor in a long time. Yeah, QI used to be good back in the day, so like that. Hugh Laurie was good at playing a fop. Is this attached to a game? No, I just wanted to start doing trading cards, and I knew that Rod was busy on a lot of projects, so I thought I'm going to have a couple of months to kind of do something here. So I thought I always wanted to start a trading card set. I never started it. I thought no time like the present, pretty much. So it's just the thing about it is, previously I've done trading cards, but they've just been random rare cards that I just, put in something. On the back of these cards are actually going to be little tiny comic book pages. So you'll be able to get some little Easter eggs and clues about certain things from the series so far and what is upcoming in the next book. So there is actually a good reason to grab the cards and check out some little, extra supplemental material that you otherwise wouldn't be aware of. Oh, the rim lighting. Okay, that needs fixing now. Critical Read says trading cards are awesome. I agree. I wasn't really into the trading cards originally. I was into trading cards when I was a kid, And then, you know, when I started getting a lot of crowdfunded comics, I was like, oh, what am I going to do with them? But then I started collecting them, and I've got a whole stack. And yeah, when I get a good card, I really like it. I feel like I've got them all in you know, their little things. And I wanted to do a set where, you know, they're numbered. It's actually a thing. You can collect them potentially. There will be 2 rare trading cards in this set. There will probably be standard cards in series 2. So, but if you because I want people to eventually get them. You know, I don't want them to never be able to have them. But they'll be standard in the next series. So in this series, they'll have like a holographic something on them or whatever. And yeah, and that's the Gilgamesh card and the Jude and Amber card. Mo's got to head out. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mo. As always, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Might even try and promote something tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Critical Read says Pokemon has some cool things like illustration rares and art rares. I could do that, I suppose. Do like a 1 in 20, like an actual original art. That's actually a good idea. Maybe 1 in 25. Get an original art card. It'll be extra as well. So everyone gets the 9 cards, and then people get extra cards essentially. And that's just completely random. And I won't know. They're all going to be packed up and folded in a little thing. So of all the extra perks, trading cards are the ones that actually like, says KSS. Don't know what to do with stickers. I'm the same with stickers. The magnets are great because you can put them on your fridge. But the stickers, I don't know what to do with them. As cool as they look and are, they're all just sitting in a box here. Yeah, rare variants of the same cards. Exactly. I still have to color those ones, but I think I'll be finished with the coloring either today or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. What is this? Oh, that's that. Yeah. All right. So let's turn on my layers here. Okay, we don't need that. All right. Cook on with gas. Let's do. Oh, have I not done him? Really? Have I really? I feel like I've done that. Anton says, I printed a set of cards, but I messed up the CMYK selection. They're all fading. Oh. Yeah, it's that sucks. You say you're gassy, Bancroft? No, I didn't say that. I said I thought I'd done this. And I hate doing anything twice. I really thought I'd done this. Maybe it's in my download somewhere. Maybe it's on that. Let me have a look. Middle row, bottom row. Bottom row. Hold on a sec. I swear I'd done this. I would be very surprised if I hadn't done these little highlights yet. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm going to open this one up. This is an older version of the file. Oh, I haven't. All right. I guess I'm doing it live. Okay, so just got to turn that on. All right. Let's get in here. pump this up a bit so I can actually see it. I feel like these trading cards are spoilers. Maybe. But only in the sense that, look, I've already said, or not me, the story has already hinted at a lot in, in what is going to appear on these. So it's more of like they're more going to be like a clarification rather than a spoiler, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Spoilers aren't really a bad thing, are they? I wouldn't tell you any kind of major twist in a trading card. I just tell you that which you already know, but you maybe just hadn't put together yet, because I was ambiguous and aloof. Look, it's that ring you're not supposed to wear. Somebody is wearing it. Yes, exactly. Critical Read says, the mini comic book idea is very unique and cool. Brings more value to them. Are you talking about the ash can I'm planning on doing with all of these in them? I think I mentioned that the other day. Yeah, because obviously the art on the back of the trading cards is going to be printed very small. I'm doing my best to keep it, make it as big as I possibly can, but obviously there's, not a whole lot of real estate to work with there. Yeah, cool. And it'll be, if you've got, I'll have, what is it? 11 cards. 11 cards with front and back. So that's 22 pages in an ash can. Perfect, It'll probably do that on the Fractured Mind campaign, which will be in June. A little added extra thing. Now, I think I want to have 2 light sources here, so I'll continue on. Does anyone know how many cards would be needed to make a game? Ellie says 52 at least. I would imagine it would be a lot. And yeah, which would be very expensive, not only to get made in terms of the art, but also, to make. It would be cool, though. It would be cool to have a game. I know people have done it. Actually, I might just do that there. A bit of both in. David says a short set would be around 80 cards. A base set maybe 120 to 200. Have you looked into this, David? Are you a card game aficionado? Sounds like you might be. Critical Read says, not all cards have to be related. You can have buff and defense cards that have the same art. I have no idea what any of that means. I'll take your word for it. Clearly, the only card game I play is poker. And they're pretty standard decks. So... I'll have to get you our game when we release it so you can review it. All right, I'm down. I do love games. I mean, I don't know how good I would be at a proper card game like that, but I'll give it a go. Always willing to try something new. What resolution do I work at? Asks the studio, who I presume is the Don. I'm currently working at 300. I either work at 300 or 200. These are quite large, and considering they're only going to be trading cards, I figured I didn't really need them to be, that big. So more than enough to print at trading card size, and then if I want to do an ash can, no problem. Mo did leave. Sumo. It's because otherwise it's Weeb Thursday. So there is a limit to how long you can stay around, I feel, today. Cut this in here. Antoine says, I never play cards beside Uno and War. I love Uno. That was kind of how Mel and I, not how we met, but how our burgeoning relationship blossomed was over a game of Uno. It's good. Mo is gone. The nerd card Weebery would break his heart. That is true. Studio says, yeah, the studio is the Don and the G is silent. That's what I thought. Thank God for the silent G. The Don says Bancroft. Mama Donna says hi. Hello, Mama Donna. Hope you're doing well. It's fine. Thursday evening. You won, Mrs. B, in a game of Uno. I'm a very good Uno player. I play high stakes. just do this. And this. David L's got to go. Have a great day, David. Hope to see you in the following weeks when we go live with these things. A lot to do. Right now, I think let's add in a little bit of just shadow here. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just kind of randomly. Maybe something here. Like that. Place him in the environment. Phase 10. He says, you bet. Excellent. Anton says, IU 25, but the 2 is silent. A little bit of light coming in over here, I would imagine. Like so. This is all getting me prepared for when I color Fractured Mind, which I want to start very soon. Hang on, that's hanging down there, so that will go all the way up. Then we can put in a nice little shadow thing. Like that. Maybe like that. After Uno, it's the next top-selling card game. What is Phase 10? I've never heard of it. Phase 10. What is it? Is it good for kids? We are always looking for a new game. Although now Clark's getting into the video game, so. Yay. Just leave it like that. Maybe not that much. Kind of like Rummy. I never played Rummy. Margino says Clark needs to play Tekken. I think he's ready for Tekken yet. I was thinking more like Lego. What do we get? We got Lego. The Lego Movie game. We got that. My brother gave me that. We've still got Wii Sports Resort. I think that's coming today. That should be fun. Play a bit of golf. Our rule is, though, he can only play during the holidays, not during school. Because if he's anything like me, there's an addiction there that needs feeding. Add a little bit there. Why not? See what happens. Don't have to use it. Might be a bit meh. What's up, Phil? Studio says Wii Sports is the shit, dude. Frisbee golf, 100 pin bowling. Yeah. We love the bowling and the golf. We've got actually Frisbee golf just around the corner in Real. I'm gonna go do that with them later, I think. We just need to get some Frisbees because all of ours have been thrown over the neighbor's yard and lost or left out in the sun and died. I think I need... First of all, I can get rid of all this because that's all been updated. I think I'm going to need a little bit of ambient light on here to get a little bit of definition going. Ellie says, I've been playing a lot of Dune Imperium, a digital board game with cards. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. So this down here is more like just a little bit of, I'll make this kind of more ambient when I color it in. Just for definition's sake. Also, one says he's cooking turkey soup. Enjoy your turkey soup. Phil, did you read Hyde Street yet? I think you would dig it. If you haven't already. Shelby was recommending it yesterday. I don't know if you were there. Studio says he is prepping for the final few pages of the Steins to color, having a spaghetti for dinner. I didn't know you're working on the colors of the Steins. I must have forgotten that. He says, not yet. I watched a few of the Gutters review of the first issue. First issue is really just a little taste. Almost like a zero issue. It seems pretty cool. This Jeff Johns fella, he can write. Believe it or not. And the art is crazy. The whole team is just off the chain. Is the absence of testicular anatomy on the central figure part of the lore? No, he's just always naked. And it's kind of off-putting. So I always just I usually kind of have him angled so you can't see his dong. But I usually just kind of cover it in sparks or something like that. I think when it's small, it's going to be quite small. You're not going to really notice it. It'll just look like it's kind of covered. You know, tasteful like. Ivan Rice is a beast. Yeah, he really is. And I think it's Brad Anderson on the colors. I can go and check, but the inking, the penciling, the inking, the colors, it's all about as good as it gets in a modern comic. Ellie says, trust me, you don't want to see it. It looks like a ginger root dong. I have drawn it. And Ellie's right. No one wants to see it. That's not why he's come. That's not the message he's come to deliver. It's not a dong message. Don says, yeah, James originally asked me to finish up the book when his colorist bowed out. There's a recurring theme with colorists. I have had to do that myself with the Replicator. It wasn't really that Corey bowed out, but he was working on other projects. He felt like he'd done his part, but Rob wanted to take it in a different direction. So in I stepped. Just have a little bit over here. And then I think I'm going to call it to this. Should be finishing this in about, I don't know, probably only a couple of hours of work left, finessing and finagling. Valley Law says you could be the guy in the middle for a cosplay calendar. Fingers crossed. What would I be holding? I wonder. I don't know if I have quite that physique, Valley Law. So very low body fat content, you know? I don't know if I would quite match up. KSS says, Shelby sold me on checking out Hyde Street. I might get the best new comic series. It might be the best new comic series I read in the last 10 years. Yeah, that's why I read it. Bancross calendar can be future. Well, Valley Law insists I do a calendar. He really does. He's really waiting for me to put out my calendar, but I'm reticent. I'm reluctant. You know. Off the dad bod mid-40s comic book guys is really the hot market out there for calendars, but maybe to some it is. I've got costumes. I've got a Pharaoh costume. I've got a Star Trek costume. I've got a Hulk Hogan costume. I've got the blouse. That's 4 months covered already. Mel can take the photos. Just add a lot of sparkles and splatter and a ginger. It says hickory meat stick. It'll all work out. All right. Figure out how I'm going to light him up. And I think that's me done. Got a good amount of work done, I think, in almost 2 hours. But I'm going to leave it there. Please make sure you are signed up. So, tentative plan, auction next Friday. That is for the first auction will be for one of these. Which one? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Hope I haven't lost it. I'm sure I haven't. All right, hold on. One moment. It was just under Jake's. So, first auction will be for this one. And let's do a stream on the 10th. So my 11th. That'll be a Friday night stream. And we will put that up onto eBay. It'll go for a week. And it will end when the trading cards go live. And then we'll probably put up, I don't know, maybe this one. Maybe we'll go in order. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Maybe I'll do a poll and see who wants what next. We will see how we go. Let the fun begin. The work has been done, or is almost been done. Let the good times roll. Sumo says, which one do you want, Sumo? I think he's enchanted by the behind of Ella there. I think he wants that one. So good luck. May the best Bogan win. Yes. Everything falling into place. The lighting on the tree is chef's kiss. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll finish all this up today. I'll probably post it on Twitter later when it's all finished. And then on to Gilgamesh, which I'm looking forward to. All right, everybody. Keep your grubby mitts off the butt. Sumo can get behind that. I can touch it whenever I want. I can give it a slap. All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Not sure what I'll be doing, but we'll do something. We'll figure something out. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.